have fun? That was fun.
Yeah.
I had fun. Hey.
I created...
Whoa, I didn't say we're going there yet. Just kidding. Let me say hi to these people too. Hey. Why is the line so small on this side? Oh, so you're saying size matters. I've been crocheted too. I was just back there listening to the last part of it. So every once in a while you're going to get something pretty dirty. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Come over here, man. You're too far away. You can come on up. Here, you want that too? You want the microphone? That way we can hear you. Or we can share mics. It's Vegas. So, what does this mean? My microphone matches your shirt.
We planned it.
Ah. So tell me what's up. What's your name?
Raina?
Raina? I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. Hey, you got some fans out there. Now who are those people that are... Thank you. You don't know who those people are?
Never met him in my life.
Really? We can hear everything you're saying over there.
My pants are on fire.
Did you say your pants were on fire? Oh. Okay. If I seem a little bit loopy, it's not just because I stayed up late. I'm not going to tell you the story.
You can see him perfect from here. Do you want to sit here?
Maybe later. We have to have something to look forward to. And then when I tell it at the end of this, you're going to go like, that's it? So, what's up?
I created a second Kickstarter account just so that I could say that I had dinner with the devil.
Nice. Nice. Are we having dinner?
We are having dinner.
In LA?
In LA.
Nice. Where, right? Where would you like to go?
Wherever you want to take me.
I have a few places in mind. Well, thank you. That's so awesome. Thank you for supporting that project.
Would you talk about it?
Yes. Who knows about this project? It's called The Last Train, and it was originally a play written by Anthony Montez, who's a very good writer, a very good actor. I've known him for many, many years. And it's more or less based on his experiences. You know, he went through a very deep depression and actually attempted suicide in the subways of New York. And at the last minute, thank God, and thank God for anybody who's experiencing this, please change your mind. He changed his mind and still got hit by the train, believe it or not. He went up against the wall like that and a train brushed by him and broke his elbow. And he was able to turn that terrifying story, a beautiful story, into a great movie that my wife is directing. Presently, right now, because of you guys. You guys are so awesome. And it's close to my heart, and I put it up on Twitter because I've suffered from depression too, and I'm sure, well, so many of us have. And it's a nightmare, man. Sometimes you just can't see your way out of it. And this play actually saved the life of a young girl, 14-year-old girl, who turned it around because she saw the play, and she's in the movie. She makes a cameo in the movie. You are? What? That's awesome.
That's why I had to create a second account so that I could donate at 2 different levels.
Are you going to be in the LA portion, or are you going to be in the New York portion? Wow. I'll be home for that. I'll see you again. All right, awesome. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for your support. That's so great. I'm crying, I'm serious. I'm emotional. Especially after what happened this morning, which I won't tell you about. Come on up here, man. You're in the dark. Come up here and be illuminated. I think I remember you from karaoke yesterday. How are you? I'm very good. What's your name?
Christy.
Christy, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Just asked you that, didn't I? Okay, I'm loopy tonight.
Me too.
Why?
I was up too late.
What were you doing?
Singing.
So, I expected to hear something a little bit more Vegas-like. So,
Well, I was wondering, between your characters Bishop and Lucifer, both characters portray somebody that is all about unconditional love, yet ultimate brutality. How does that correlate?
which one is that?
Both of them. Both of them. And I was wondering, really, who did you play off of in order to create the other character? Or were they both at the same time, as far as inspiration?
Was I playing Lucifer and Bishop at the same time? And were they feeding off each other? No, I was actually doing Jacob and Lucifer at the same time, believe it or not. The kind of hair Bishop had, it just doesn't come overnight. You can't go from one project. You can't go from Bishop to Lucifer with that kind of hair. And now I've forgotten what your question was because of what happened to me this morning, which I will not say. What was your question?
That's okay, it'll be our secret.
No. I want to know the substance of it.
The substance of it is, when you portray a character, both of them, they were about ultimate love and ultimate brutality. And so...
Isn't love brutal? Right?
Yeah.
How many of you guys have been in love? I mean, the love story in Being Human is really Aiden and Bishop, I think, even though...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's brutal, it's unrequited, it's terrible. There is a similarity between Lucifer and Bishop, right? Because Lucifer doesn't get a whole lot of love, does he?
No.
That kind of sucks. Right?
Absolutely.
What was your question again? Shit.
I think I'm losing you here.
No, you're not. I'm totally here. But it's really hard because of what happened to me this morning.
I'm not even gonna ask.
I crashed karaoke. I was just saying that to somebody because I saw somebody's face and they were asking me to come to karaoke. And their face was up. Never mind. I'm not making sense. Go ahead, what was your question?
Anyway, so what's your inspiration when you draw on characters like that?
Life, right? I mean, luckily, life. And the unrequited love that I experience on a daily basis. No, those characters had really human problems that I think everybody could relate to. And daddy issues, and who doesn't have daddy issues for crying out loud, right? Are you saying you do?
I did.
I did? Wow, you came out the other side of that. Tell me what your secret is. Besides therapy.
Long story.
Yeah, I mean, luckily those stories are very human, and all I had to do was just, use the script in my imagination, and it took me to places that I hope to come and get to again, right? Because those stories are fun.
Exactly.
Thank you, dear. I don't think I answered that at all. Did I? Oh, good. Oh, what a morning.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
I mean, good, so. Come on up. How are you? Awesome. What's your name?
Keely.
Keely? How's your morning so far?
Really early.
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You should be out by the pool right now, sun, drinking a daiquiri.
Yeah, I'd rather be here with you.
Oh, that's so sweet. What's your question that I won't be able to answer because of what happened this morning?
Can I ask 2 questions?
She's saying one, but I say, the devil says yes.
Well, number 1, what happened this morning?
I'm not going to answer that at this time.
Fair enough. All right, 2, what's your favorite drink? I'm having drinks for everyone.
Really? What do you think my favorite drink is?
Tequila.
Really? Oh my God.
Crazy tequila type.
Well, I do become Superman on tequila. Little known fact, but now I've just said it to the world. I like anything with alcohol in it. I'm good that way. Actually, I have a tequila story. Doesn't everybody have a tequila story? Oh my God. On my 40th birthday, which was just like yesterday,
Yes.
my friend got a bottle of Patron, and we were at a party. We were at a Hamlet rap party, actually, because we just finished doing Hamlet. And we drank, me and a few other people, so it's not just me, drank through that bottle. And at some point, the lady of the house, the owner of the house said, she was Mexican, she said, I have some tequila from a little village in Mexico. And, you know, all 8 of us that were, you know, imbibing went, let's try that out. Because we're really dumb. I was young, I was 40. I only remember 2 shots of it. And you know those horror movies where like the lights go out and then they flash on, they go off, and they flash on and they go off, right? And then when it flashes on, you see a horrible thing right in front of you. I was at a what?
Show.
No, I was in America. Where the heck have you been? How do you know about donkey shows?
They talk about them on Supernatural.
Oh, do they? You guys have to teach me more about the show. Thank you. One of the reasons I love coming here is because you guys get to teach me about what's going on. Anyway, so in one flash, I saw one of my friends being dragged into the bathroom, practically unconscious. In another flash, I saw another cast member being dragged into the bathroom unconscious. I vaguely remember somebody sitting on the couch next to me talking to me, and me having, you know, like your body's doing one thing and your mind is doing another. Has that ever happened to you? My body was sitting there in a semi-comatose state, but my mind was extremely active. This is tequila from Mexico. My mind was extremely active going, does not this person see that I am about ready to hurl? Can't she just see the expression on my face? Is my body language telling her to stop talking to me? Because something is wrong with this picture. What's the punchline of this? What?
Did you puke on?
That would have been great. Can you imagine that? I have too much goddamn dignity for that. So rather than be dragged into the bathroom like my friends, this isn't funny, man. I don't know why I'm laughing. The punchline isn't even gonna be funny, but I just went, will you excuse me, please? And I just got up and I walked down the street and hurled in somebody's yard. Like a dignified human being. I've got class. Suffice it to say, I hadn't touched tequila since, except in Houston, where I tried. I'm keeping you up here way too long. Are you bored? You good? In Houston, I drank some tequila, but I kept it civilized.
What do you want me to drink?
Right? Don't they call it tequila? Jeez.
Yeah.
Of tequila already? Like, for Chad? Why?
Ash.
Snapchat just said, what is Snapchat?
It's the pictures that disappear after a while.
Oh yeah! Is this the one that people are like putting porn pictures up because they think it disappears off the web?
Yep.
Right?
Stupid, because you can, like, save it.
You can save it. Boy. Let me get back to you on that. Guys, excuse me, I gotta get on my phone. Well, it's nice chatting with you.
Thank you.
She almost got it out of me, what happened this morning, which I won't say. You know the drill. Can't even see you in the darkness. Wow, look at that. It's bright, right? See, this is what it feels like to be up here. What do you think? You were? What?
With Sebastian.
You were? Are you okay? What did he do to you?
Yeah, made me imitate.
I notice you're backing away from me. Like, I'm going to do whatever he did. And I swear I'm not. I don't know whether that's good or bad. But are you okay? You afraid?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. I'm good. My question is, I'm an acting student, and I'm...
Really here? Like in Vegas?
No, I'm in Chicago.
Yeah. Love Chicago.
Yeah, I'm having a great time, and I'm learning a lot of stuff. And
Where are you studying?
Columbia College Chicago, not the Ivy League.
Not the Ivy League?
Like, to tell people it's not that.
But that's fantastic because the Ivy League, you know, people from the Ivy League schools have brought us to the brink of disaster. Thank you, Yale, Princeton, and Harvard, for your intelligence and your lack of common sense. So maybe you're not having your brain removed in that particular college. Go on.
Yeah, I'm being exposed to a lot of different acting techniques, and I read in an article that you use Meisner, and I was wondering if you could tell us about your experience training in the Meisner technique.
Wow, you're so technical. That's fantastic. How many actors are here? Are there? So it's not like I'm speaking to folks who will have no idea what the Sanford Meisner technique is. There are people out there who will receive this message. Well, I teach this stuff now, you know. I mean, it's been a long time since not a long time, 2 years, I haven't been teaching, but yeah, Meisner is one of many. I think you should use whatever works for you, first of all, because I take bits and pieces from Stella Adler, Nuda Hagen, you know those, you're familiar with those names? And Meisner, though, gives you a great base of really listening and really being present. And I think that's the thing that everybody responds to when they're in the moment with the actors, is that the actors are in the moment having the experience, not in their head somewhere trying to manufacture something. Have you read Sanford Meisner on acting?
I know a lot about it, but I haven't read it.
Gotta read it. Sure. Read that. And then come to LA, and I'll teach you.
So much.
Awesome. When do you graduate?
18.
2018. Wow. Time is flying, isn't it?
I'm an actor. You're one of the actors that inspired me.
Really?
Follow my dream, yeah.
Right. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Just read everything. Be curious about everything. And be patient with yourself. Okay? Because my experience from all these years in the business is that there's really only one obstacle out there, and it's actually in here. I know that sounds so like new age, but it's true, don't you think? All right, study hard. All right, good to see you. Thank you. I'm so exhausted. How's the heroin working? Right? Kind of enhances the cocaine, doesn't it? Come on up here. Now, you were already up here with Sebastian. I think I saw that on the screen. Yeah. How are you?
I'm a little violated after Sebastian.
You do?
A little bit. Not as bad as I expected, though. So.
Well, that was very brave of you to come up here knowing that you were going to be violated to some degree.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you expect, you know?
Right? Really?
This is my third con, so I'm like, oh, I know.
You're an old veteran. Okay. What other cons have you gone to?
I went to VegasCon a few weeks ago, and then I was at VegasCon last year. It was my first con.
Oh, there you go. Fantastic. I could make Sebastian-esque comments about those, but I won't. So, I feel like we're swimming in plumage here. So tell me about your outfit first.
So I have spent about 3 months on this outfit. The hardest part was ostrich feathers and finding glue that worked with them but would not damage them. And they're a lot more expensive than you think. And
Because they gotta catch the ostriches and pluck them off. And the ostriches, you don't want to get an ostrich mad, right? Would you want to get an ostrich mad? They've got very little brains and big legs, and they're scary.
They are very angry.
I don't trust things with small brains.
Big bodies and like small brains.
Right. It's like half of Washington, D.C.
Chris Christie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Well, that's the title of my biography. Kind of.
I know. Ooh, when does that come out?
It's right here. Laying it out right here on the stage. So tell me more, the ostrich man.
So, and then another part was finding underwear that would not like snag on sequins or anything, and then with the glue was really the hardest part because everything kept sliding off, which is, it was so frustrating. My roommate actually is a theater design major, and she was like, this is my project now. And she kind of just was like, I'm doing this. Like, I'll be your pageant mom, you just show up and I'll do it. And I was like, okay.
Is she a fan of Supernatural?
She is, but she is not here because she had to work.
What? Isn't today Saturday?
We're in college. We can work 9 to 5, Monday, Thursday, or Monday to Friday jobs. We worked a weird jobs.
What college are you going to?
I go to UNLV.
Yeah! So you're local?
Yes, I am. I moved here 2 years ago.
Awesome. You know, you guys are so talented. Look at this costume. You guys are so talented. I love looking at your drawings and the things you make are just freaking phenomenal. We have a room full of artists here.
My favorite when I did
Look at that.
it's in a Nokia. Can anyone read what it says?
What? There's. Oh my God! There's somebody like, let me look. I'm always asked to translate a Nokian. You should just hire me at these cons. Who said that? Or was that just me? Was I hearing things because of what happened to me this morning? You guys are going to be so bummed out when you actually hear what happened. What's your question? I'm the opposite of Sebastian, aren't I?
I prefer you, Sebastian.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Isn't it?
Sense, in a question sense.
Right. We're different. Apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Right.
Both sexy blonde men, though.
Sexy blonde, mature men. I've been hearing this a lot lately. Can you say that one more time into the microphone?
My mom loves you.
I'm just a couple of years away from my grandma thinks you're fantastic. But I take the advance of time in good stride. It's going to happen to us all. So what is your question?
So, when you were on Dexter, your character was a bigger jerk than your character as Satan. Like, he was a druggie, rapist, abuser.
And what's wrong with that?
It's illegal. That's one thing.
That's it.
All Lucifer did was try and start the apocalypse. Like,
Hello?
it's not that bad. But yeah, how do you feel about your character who was supposed to be just like a guy gone wrong, being a bigger jerk than the guy who was literally trying to destroy the world?
Yeah, well, they definitely wrote sympathy, I think, into Lucifer's part, don't you think? And the way they made the mythology work out, the Prince of Lies became the King of Truth, and it's really hard not to get on the side of...
My mom thinks I'm a Satanist now. She was like, are you going to your weird Satan fest this weekend? And I was like, yes. That's it, Satan fest.
I like the way that sounds. Do you tell your mom, yes, I am a Satanist?
Well, I asked her last year, I was like, Mom, can I have money to meet Satan? She goes, what? Because she doesn't watch Supernatural, she watched you on Lost. So she's like, wait, what? She's like, you moved to Las Vegas and this happens? And I'm like,
Yes.
it's Sin City. But, Yeah, so she thinks I'm a freak a little bit, but that's okay. Because she paid for the ticket here, so.
Oh, that's so nice. It's hard to make Paul a sympathetic character too.
I mean, on some level, like he was trying to relate to his kids and he was trying to be a good dad, but then and I do feel bad because Dexter drugged him, but he also
Framed him.
Yeah.
Hit him over the head with an iron skillet.
That darn shoe.
Yeah.
It was that shoe.
Right? He was onto something, Paul.
But,
I hated the way Paul died.
I didn't like that either. I wanted them to bring him back. I wanted Paul to like try and rough up Dexter. I thought that would have been really cool.
I thought that was a possibility. I don't know why they didn't do that. You just find out, Paul's dead. He was killed in prison.
I didn't like your hair on that show though.
Right? I have bad hair in almost every show I do. Why is that?
Well,
You can't possibly answer that,
you
but...
have really great hair now. It's great.
Yeah, what was going on with Paul's hairdo? What was I thinking at the time?
That was not the set and the costume people. That was you.
Yeah, that was. I don't know why I did that. You just... yes, you're not the only one. She was questioning my life decisions, she said. Some of it is accidental, though. Bishop's hair was accidental. Did you ever see Being Human? Yeah, that clown hair, that like reddish, weird...
It's cute though.
Really?
I liked it. Yeah, I thought it made the character, it gave him more personality.
I guess, right? That's the way I'll look at it from now on. Well, thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can't
Oh.
go to Vegas without a showgirl picture with that
Thank you. I'm losing my balance. This is what happened this morning. Hey.
Hi.
Whoa, where's that coming from? You're over here?
Yeah. Hi.
Hey. There you go. I didn't even have to say it. Are you okay? Something happened to you this morning too? You hammered? Oh, good. I'm sorry, making you walk a really long way. It's that long, excruciating walk where, everybody's looking at you. Hey, how are you? What's your name, first of all?
I'm Cam.
Cam? I'm Mark. I like your hair.
You?
Hold your head as I take your picture.
What?
Who is that?
My mother.
You just knew that from the way she said, hold your head up so I can take your picture. You just knew it. How nice that you guys came to this together.
It's my mom's big thing.
Really? She just dragged you here.
No.
Okay.
I came with the promise of you.
Oh, sweet. Tell me more. What's going on today?
No.
Just this? Just this. So, what's your question?
What do you think the cage is like?
Listen to this. I heard about 100 oohs, and in those oohs, I heard the subtext, "We've thought about this." You have thought about this, haven't you? I've been asked this question before, and I answered it in San Francisco.
I didn't see that.
I'm glad you didn't, because I was cyberbullied for like 3 days by people that thought I endorsed rape. What? Did I hear a yeah? Yeah! But I think, let me just leave this up to your imagination, which I know is probably very fruitful. You're in a cage. How many men are in there? 3 men. 4 men. All alone. And they're kind of sexy. And there ain't nothing to do. And I'm imagining the cage ain't that big, so it's not like we can... What? Did she say she volunteers? You guys are so sick. You really are. So, 4 men alone in a small room with nothing to do, and probably very little clothing at this point. What do you think they're doing?
Well.
They are! They're talking about their feelings. In between spins of the bottle. And I have Michael. Shit. I've been Rochade. I don't think Lucifer would do that. Boy, I think I painted myself into a corner there. It was nice talking to you, Cam. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Good to see you. Thank you, dear. What's going on with the Spanish moss and all that? What is that? What's this? That just means supernatural? Spooky. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know that reference. It's a reference to a show I haven't seen yet. Sorry.
Hi, Mark.
Whoa, what's up? The line is so small now. Did I work through it? Or did you just send
They
it?
left.
Really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Aw, what a bummer. Were they mad?
No, but the lady who came up might have been a little bit. Who knows?
I'm taking too long with each person. You have a walking stick there.
I do. I'm cosplaying Death today.
Death? Copy that. Very snazzy. Do you want to come up here or do you want to stay in darkness? Awesome. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Kendall.
Hey, Kendall.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Mark.
You got a friend over there shouting Kendall over. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some friends all over the place. Been making friends all over at con.
Well, we're all family here, aren't we?
It's very true.
This is a very unusual convention for that, man, because we're all so doggone tight, I feel. That's awesome.
It's very true. And my question actually has to do with the fandom, because you play a character that in Judeo-Christian mythology is the villain, but the fandom adores you, and I just want to know how that feels, to play such a villain and yet be so adored by the fans.
Because I think the fans can see past the superficial, right? And they get right to the heart of the matter, which is, right? Lucifer has a case. And I think they see that, man. Right?
Very, very true.
That's my thought. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
See you. Hey.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Okay. My question is, as a foreigner, I need some advice on what's awesome to do in Vegas.
What's awesome to do in Vegas?
Yeah. Which could also tie into what happened this morning.
Well,
I think you have, like,
what happened this morning had nothing to do with awesomeness in Vegas, that's for sure. And I'm the wrong person to ask about that because I'm like the opposite of the Vegas person, whatever that person is. Like,
Me too.
Are you?
I've been gambling.
what is the Vegas person? People live here, but huh? She's Vegas. But she's normal. I mean, I'm talking about people that come here and just drink and smoke and buy prostitutes. You know, they think that this is like some place where values and morality kind of just stop at the border. I don't know, that's not for me really. So I couldn't tell you what to do, but do you like roller coasters? Aren't there a lot of roller coasters around
I
town?
went on the ones on the stratosphere, but they weren't that good.
What?
The ones on the top of the stratosphere?
Yeah?
They weren't really that great.
Oh, they weren't?
For $36.
$36 to ride a goddamn roller coaster?
That was free.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You know what's kind of cool actually? My stepbrother lives here, and I took him to karaoke last night. And I took him to this place that I heard about in old Vegas, like around Fremont. You guys know? That's kind of cool, because that's old Vegas, you know? And they have this walkway that used to be a street, and there's a canopy over it where they project images and project shows. It's the downtown experience? I recommend that.
I went there and I went on the zip line there. That was cool.
Oh, the zip lining looked kind of cool. Was it fun?
Yeah. I only did the $20 one though, because I felt like the $40 one was the same thing, but
Was it scary?
kind of. Like at first they say you've got to walk all the way down the stairs and then like let go, so you're just dangling. That bit was
Oh, that feels funny.
Yeah, it goes against every instinct you have.
I know, right? Oh, gosh. I like zip lining though. All right, so should I tell you what happened this morning? I should, but I won't.
Come on.
Because now I built it up so much, it's going to be totally anticlimactic.
That's why we came out on stage, man.
Oh, come on.
We don't have to be here. I mean, we do have to be here, but we don't have to pretend like we care. But now we're really into it. Now we're on pins and needles.
Yeah, but wait a minute, Richard. You're going to turn that rapier wit on me, and you're going to make it a humorous moment.
How dare you? For starters, you killed me. Secondly, you could do it again on this stage with one hand. So I'm not sure I want to meet the wrath of Mark Pellegrino.
You're going to promise to take this seriously?
Yes, I'm serious to heart attack.
Here is the anticlimactic thing that happened to me this morning. I put on some body lotion,